Hi everybody, it's Mark Carrier again. Just want to talk to you about Ready, Aim, Fire. You've heard that old cliche often enough, haven't you? Most of us have, but it's amazing how many seem to apply it as fire, ready, aim. What the hell just happened? Let's talk about how this should actually be applied. First, it's ready. Ready means getting ready is really all about figuring out the best strategy first before you implement any tactic. The best way I've found over the years to get ready is to develop a campaign budget that focuses on delivering profit, not leads. As you develop the budget, determine all your fixed costs even before you figure out what tactics you should use to generate profit. Remember, it's not the lead cost we're interested in, it's the value of the leads we generate that's more important. Determine your fixed costs first to give you the platform to build on to determine your tactics. Once you've got the fixed costs settled, then you can consider the different tactics you might employ and their associated product and marketing costs, sales conversion rates, and average sales values to determine the respective marketing cost of sale. Okay? Once you've determined your overall cost of sale for each tactic, you'll know which one or ones are worth testing. Next, it's time to aim. As you can see, part of getting ready is to be sure your aim is focused on getting the best profits. That means you need to decide who your target market is when you're considering your tactics. Once you've determined the customer lifetime value segments and cluster groups you want to target and the tactics you'll use, you'll need to figure out the maximum cost you can afford to acquire new customers that most closely resemble your best customers. Then you can fire. So now your campaign budget and tactics have been decided and it's time to fire. However, before you pull the trigger, make sure your assumptions are realistic. Because if they're not, at the end of the campaign, someone is going to ask you, what the hell just happened? And when I say be realistic, this means to be sure that you've included all the costs associated with the campaign accurately and that the corresponding revenue is realistic. All too often, people forget to include all the costs involved in making a sale. And more often, people are too optimistic in the sales projections. Beware of spreadsheets. They'll give you any number you want. Hey, we're only human and under a lot of pressure to get something out there to get those sales. But get some insurance. The best way to do that is to run your campaign budget and projections past the bean counters in your finance department or your business analysts. If you're a SME, use your accountant. That's what they're there for. And once you're as sure as you can realistically be, then fire. Then track everything. Track everything that happens and compare it to your budget each week, month, and quarter. Some things will be better than what you expected and other things not. By tracking actual results and comparing them to your projections, you'll learn what's working and what's not working. Maybe you only need to apply a few tweaks and then move full steam ahead. Perhaps you need a major overhaul on your tactics. Either way, track everything so you can zero in on what needs to be improved, then fix it. Lead generation is a marathon, not a sprint. You won't hit every campaign or tactic over the fence. And to leave you on a side note, quite often I found many of the production elements in my projections were a little off target, sometimes way off target. Things like booking percentage, show rates, sales conversion rates, average sales values, things like that. Interestingly enough though, although some of these elements weren't what I had expected, many times these elements still seem to interact with each other in a way that delivered the cost of sale I was after. And don't be surprised if that happens to you either. Thanks for your time. Any of the templates that I've displayed, budget templates and things like that, they're all available on my blog, so I invite you to go there and you can download them from my blog or find a link to them, and you can reach that at www.whatsaleadworth.com. Or simply send me an email if you're on LinkedIn. You'll find me there, Mark Carrier, MarcCarriere. Good luck and have fun. Bye-bye.